Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's FishyFisher coming at you with a brand new episode of Nothing Harder. If you don't know what the show is about, basically we're playing every single character in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U in the 9.0 intensity difficulty of the classic mode, also known as Nothing Harder, and wow, that's probably the most efficient way I've ever introduced this series. But anyway, we are playing with Falco today, Falco from Star Fox. This character was requested by the people down below, and I want to say sorry for taking so long to actually release this video. There's been so much going on recently with the Amiibo tournament and everything like that. I've just been really focused and my time has really been put elsewhere, I suppose. I've actually given a shot at Falco many times, and this is going to be a long fail compilation. But I decided one day just to actually sit down and finish Falco, because there were so many times I would just start recording for him and just not end up actually finishing it, because I would just run out of time. I would only have, I would give myself 2 hours and just still not be done at the time of that the end of that 2 hours. So it took a long time to do this. This episode is a long time in the making, and it's kind of weird because Falco is one of my favorite characters. Well, not one of my favorite characters, but he's a character that I really like because, I don't know, I really like characters that are combo-y. I don't know, aerial combos and stuff. And Falco seems like the character that would be able to do that. Just I'm not anywhere near that level yet with Falco. And even after all the tries that I did, I still am nowhere near a good Falco level. I don't think I'm very good with him. So I definitely think that there is potential there, I suppose. Excuse me, I just burped a little bit, but I do think there is potential there with Falco, but not what all the time that I spent with him leading up to it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I don't know. I'm kind of doing well against this village, not gonna lie. Giant enemies are normally the biggest pain when you're recording these videos, because just like 2 smash attacks can kill you. Luckily, villager doesn't. This villager specifically isn't even going that many smash attacks in. He still got me pretty quick there. I mean, that was kind of nonsense with his down tilt, the special thing. What's his down tilt? The plucking of the roots. But yeah, I got Waluigi, and he's putting in some work, definitely. But still didn't manage to kill him. Villager still 150%. Definitely, look at that crazy amount of damage with that up or down tilt. It's down tilt. It's doing too much damage. Come on, man. Come on, Nintendo. Yeah, there you go. That's how you take out villager. You let the map kill him. Seriously. Yeah, but Falco, yeah. You definitely need to build up a ton of damage and then strike when you know you can hit him. He just has a lot of moves that leave him open, I find. A lot of landing lag and stuff. He's definitely not what he was in Melee, that's for sure. He's definitely not a clone of Fox, but he wasn't a clone of Fox in Brawl as well, so that's not really that new news. Yeah, it's hard to explain. My feelings are so mixed about Falco. Yeah, it's I don't know. I've never been into Star Fox, and yeah, it's hard to explain my thoughts on Falco. I never really plays him. I do think he's good. Like I said earlier, I think he has potential to be a good character. He's one of those characters that you have to put in a lot of work. This is just my guess. I haven't done this obviously, but that's just my theory, is that if you would want to be a good Falco player, like Greninja, you would have to just put in a lot of work with him and really master him. And also, he would only be really good in 1v1s, to be honest. He's not really good at holding his own, I suppose. I don't know. This is just from playing with him for the time that I have. So remember, this is all not official statistics about the game. It's just from my personal experiences from playing with him. You can see that I'm dying quite a bit while playing as him. Also, it's not only because of my skills as him. The fact that these items and stuff exist make it a lot harder. But yeah, I took him out my forwarder there. He just has a lot of multi-hitting moves, and I'm definitely more of a single hit quick move rather than a multi-hit move, because I feel that enemies, you normally hit them with the first few hits, and then depending on the percentage, most enemies can get out of the hits. So you're normally just left exposed, finishing that rest of that move. So considering that 2 of Falco's aerials involved are multi-hit moves, I guess technically 3 with his down air. It just makes you need to know you're gonna hit all the hits with Falco to use any of his moves, I guess, because it's just gonna be so bad in the long run, being left so exposed with all his moves. Then again, though, he's still doing damage, so I guess people don't have complete freedom. Anyway, I've just been kind of ranting about Falco for this entire time. It's been really fun. I don't know, I haven't done these Nothing Harder videos in quite a while, and like I said, I want getting back at the swing things, and it's lots of fun. So yeah, Falco is, I'm just trying to make sure this Diddy Kong doesn't get this hammer, but he's not letting me get an opening. But yeah, everyone, hopefully that answers your questions of what are my thoughts on Falco. And yeah, so I'm gonna do some questions, I suppose, at this point, because we're on the third customization, or maybe in the last customization round. So we are gonna jump into some questions from you guys that were posted quite a while ago. So if you forgot that you even asked this question, I don't blame you. But this was posted when I did the Nothing Harder Greninja, which was almost 3 weeks ago. Oh goodness, this is a long time ago. I'm so sorry that this video is taking so long. Yeah, we're bringing Diddy Kong in the battle because I feel like he'd be the best team. He's still a good contender in the game. He's not top tier, but he's still a good contender for sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna I'm opening some of these the questions that I have saved on my computer, and you'll see that Diddy Kong doesn't get the best of luck in this matchup. But anyways, let's do some of these questions. So this is something that I noticed as well. Last time I said that no one had really answered, or oh, there goes Diddy Kong. But last time I said that no one really asked any questions, math questions. No one asked any math questions, so we actually got 3 people asking math questions. So I'm gonna only answer one of them, the easiest one, the easiest one. But let's start with some questions. So the first question of this Nothing Harder Falco comes from Zanari Pharaohs, and please, I wish I pronounced your name correctly. I feel like I always never know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but there's my try at it. So this is her question, I believe. So good lord, I couldn't think of much else to say in the first one, so I'll ask now. If you could obtain a weapon from here, what would it be? A bow, arrows included, a sword and axe, a lance, or a tome? This is a good question, and I suppose it would be a sword. I really like the idea of a sword, because I think that swords have tons of range, you can wield it pretty easily, and just a lot of positives. Oh, look at that, I just got all the items, all the good items, woo! Another Waluigi, a 2 Waluigi game, that's impressive. But anyways, yes, I think I would go for a sword, especially if it has Marth's Tipper on. That'd be pretty swanky. But I would go for a sword just because I like the mobility of it, and I think it'd be pretty cool. I've always liked swords. It's, I don't know, even though I don't play as many characters in Smash, I don't know, I think a sword would just be pretty sweet. So, yes, I would go for a sword out of those options. Thank you for the question. Next question comes from Donnie Fisto, and he asks, 9 plus 10? This is the easiest math question that there was, which is, of course, 18. Duh. Hopefully all of you don't pause the video, write down, oh, it's not 18. That was just a joke. I know it's 19, but yeah. So yeah, there's your answer, Donnie Fisto, to 9 plus 10, as I killed myself stupidly against the Mii fighters, just missing the side B. Continuing on here with some more questions. This question comes from Knuckles898998, and his question is, who's your favorite Pikmin in Super Smash Bros. And why? And he says that it's a cool series and Allmore is also his main. So my favorite Pikmin in Smash Bros. I think my favorite Pikmin in Smash Bros. Or my favorite Pikmin in the actual series is, let's see, the actual series. I don't know. I like white Pikmin. They have a lot going for them. They're fast. You never have to really worry about them lagging behind. But in terms of Smash Bros, because I know that wasn't the question. In terms of Smash Bros, I don't know. Probably my favorite character or my favorite Pikmin would have to be blue Pikmin, because they're normally how I'm finishing off most of my stocks is with a blue Pikmin throw and back throw, as well as they have tons of combos they can do. And also that they do just a regular amount of damage when it comes to when you lash them onto it. So I think that blue Pikmin would be my favorite just because they have so many, the kill throw is so reliable at like 100%. You know, it's a good last resort if you can't get a smash attack in with a red Pikmin or a purple Pikmin. Yeah, I think it's just, I also like I love throwing Pikmin throws and stuff. I just think it's hilarious. Especially there's a glitch I found, which I'm probably going to make a video about soon. And yeah, so that is probably my favorite Pikmin in Smash Bros. And why? And we're gonna do something kind of new and answer one more question. I think I have it. Oh yeah, here we go. One more question, because I feel that the 9 plus 10 question didn't really count. So the question comes from WE343, who keeps on having, who has an awesome name, as I said last time. And he even complimented me, or thanked me for the compliment in this comment. But anyway, you'll see. Hey Fisher, if you were a gym leader in Pokemon, what type would you be, and what would be on your team? And what would be your team? Oh, and thanks for complimenting my game. So, what would be my type? Probably my type would have to be, I think it would be ground. I really like ground type Pokemon. Not the designs, mainly just because Tyranitar is one of my favorites, second to Ampharos. But I don't know, I just really like ground just because I feel they have a lot going for them. They have a lot of strengths, and whereas the other ones, a lot of them tend to have a lot of weaknesses, or ground does have a lot of weaknesses, that's for sure. Maybe electric, just because even though it's not my favorite, it does have like so few weaknesses. I don't know, I'll think about that and maybe make a post on Twitter or something like that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, by the way, it's at FishyFisher. But I'll maybe answer on Twitter just because this is kind of bothering me, because I don't really know what would be on my team. So probably I may make a post to my ideal gym leader, I suppose. So I'll post that on Twitter. I think that'd be probably better, and I would post pictures of that stuff as well. So I'd say ground would probably be my type. I don't know exactly who would be on the team. Definitely Tyranitar, of course. It depends on obviously what point of the game I'm at, if I can have level 10s or level 50s. But yeah, I don't know. I will probably make a good list of like my favorite ground type Pokemon if I was a gym leader. But yeah, thanks WE343 for the question, and we're gonna close all this stuff because we're at the very end of the Nothing Harder. I just was killed by these Master Blades, these dastardly Master Blades. I believe that's their name. Master Sword, Master Blades? No, it can't be Master Sword, because that's Legend of Zelda, and Link has it. But yeah, taking out this guy, you can counter those things, and they're actually homing, so they'll for sure do some damage, unless, like, I don't know how, it wouldn't really do damage. But yeah, good, definitely try and reflect those things, because it's easy health, and I feel like it would do a lot of damage too. This was an interesting battle, you'll see here, against the Shadow Falco. I had so many better like recordings with the Shadow Falco. This was really like, I'm really being much more conservative, because the reason why it took me so many tries is because I was being a really risky Falco player. I was going for some, you can do some cool combos with Falco, 100%. That's why I think he's a really cool character. And I was going for those cool risky combos that just didn't pay off in the end. So that is excuse me, I keep on coughing. But yeah, that's what I kept on doing with Falco in this against him. But he's like one hit away. I'm over 100%. I've already taken like twice as much damage as I should have. Normally I took him out so quickly once I even meteor smashed him. I don't even know if I have that recording still. But I would just die at some point during the actual fortress. But now we're on to the fortress, and here we go, Fishy. You got this. We can do this. Come on. It took so long to record with Falco that I know you got this. Come on, man. I've done this 100 times. Master Fortress. I know all your tricks, buddy. Come on. You can't fool me. Nice try, man. Yeah, Master Fortress. I think it's pretty fun. I really like when you play Smash Bros like this, where like it's not just the regular fighting game, you know, running through the world. I really wish they had like a subspace emissaries type thing. I don't know, even if they like re-added it in the upcoming direct or whatever. Play Brawl music, who knows? Who knows what's coming in that? So if they had a subspace emissary somehow, that would be pretty hype, I think. I really like playing the single player versions of Smash, even though it's not necessarily single player. But I really liked, like, even adventure mode in Melee. That was so sick. I really wish they added something more like that. And, you know, Nintendo even did say that they were adding modes that weren't, or that they're potentially adding new modes to Smash. And you haven't seen any of those modes yet. Oh, and this is the part that I got the most scared at, because you see, I'm at 97%. I was doing so well up until that point. At that point, I just gained so much damage way too quickly. So now you're going to see that I'm playing the most careful that I'll ever play. If there's an enemy on the screen, he is not surviving until, like, I'm not continuing any more of this until he's gone. Unless there's these guys, because I just never really pay attention to these guys. But now I'm at over 100%, so a danger zone will actually take me out, so time to be extra careful. This is not the first time I got here with Falco even, which is so sad. I really spent a lot of time doing this video, guys. It's just, you know, it's a little discouraging after like you've done so many recordings and it's still not done. So you'll understand my pain. I don't even know how many recordings I did, but you're gonna see a lengthy fail compilation coming at you at the end of this video. But it looks like we're about to wrap up. Most of the enemies are in fact dead. I would be really careful here. You can see I'm just taking shots, and if I risk going to the danger zone, I'm out of there. Now that there's more enemies spawn, I've got to take them out first. If you play it this way, I mean, I have over 2 minutes left, and it's not going to take me 2 minutes to take this out, so I can play really carefully right now and see no enemies left, take my time, and I have finished it with Falco about time. There we go, guys. Nothing harder, Falco. Completed for y'all. So I want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Nothing Harder. If you like this video, make sure you like the video. Just tell me to let me know that you like the video. Also subscribe if you haven't already to the series, and let me know who you want to see next by leaving a comment, as well as leave your questions down below if you want it answered on the show. And I'll see you all next week for another episode of Nothing Harder. Okay, bye. Here's the fail compilation.